Most people think you need a huge audience to get clients from social media, which is 100% not true. You just need the right types of content. And so that's exactly what I'll be breaking down in this video. To get straight into it, you generally have 3 types of content categories / buckets of content that are all distributed with a different level of intent with acquiring clients through your personal brand. Number 1, and the most common, probably what you've seen a lot across social media, is your value and authority type content. This is teaching, this is insights, and this is breaking myths. Now, this is really important. This should be the backbone of your brand. You want to lead with value to simultaneously build reciprocity while also sharing value and making yourself an authority in your niche that people begin to trust. Now, there's a million ways to share value in your specific niche. And so I'm not going to sit here and tell you hundreds and hundreds of examples of this, but instead the key framework for creating this type of content. You need to know your customer profile's biggest problems, their desired outcome, and the top questions that they have. And you can find this out by simply going to websites like Quora or simply just having a quick 5-minute conversation with ChatGPT. But this is that groundwork and research that you need to do in the first place to know how to actually structure this category of content. Now, once you do and you start to understand the real pain points, desired outcomes, and top questions in your industry, if you don't already know them, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of ideas just flow to you as if it were magic. Now, a big mistake I see is a lot of people simply stopping here, only posting this type of content. And what happens is they slowly start to become what's known as a commodity brand, a brand that only shares value, that only gives tips and tricks. Now, this brand can go far enough to sign clients and to get people to believe that you really know what you're talking about, that you can help them. But this brand doesn't go any further than that. It doesn't become a long-term asset that can be used and monetized in multiple different ways later down the road, which if you're building a personal brand, should really be that long-term goal that you have, because that outcome is really realistic and it is there. And so a lot of people cut off that potential by stopping here. And so these next 2 are very important to make sure you actually go forward with and post these types of content. And on that note, number 2 is going to be trust and believability type content. Now, a really easy way to do these is story posts. It's just posting a story of what you're doing day to day. This is taking calls with clients. This is in the gym. This is packaging orders. This is everything you're doing on a day-to-day basis to show you're really behind the scenes doing it. Now, if you want to go further than this, which I do recommend, this can also be behind the scenes type of content as well. These are short form videos. These can even be long form videos for YouTube as well. These are simply days in the life series type videos, and even in the moment day-to-day things like client conversations for things like this. Now, the last type of content that is a huge deciding factor in the number of conversions that you bring in the door, meaning customers DMing you wanting to learn more about your product, people booking on your calendar, or people simply just making that payment. This is conversion and action type content. This looks like CTAs, client testimonials, and really any sort of social proof that you can push out there. It can also be the transformation, being yourself or clients, and content that's hyper specific on your offer and the results that it's bringing. Now, this isn't going to resonate and reach a lot of people. It's not something that the algorithm is really going to push because no one's really going to understand it except for your current audience, but it's going to be very huge in nurturing and getting your audience to trust you and take that leap and go one step further from what's known as being a problem-aware lead to a solution-aware lead. And once they find that solution, moving forward, DMing you, booking a call, or making that payment. Now that you know the 3 buckets of content that you need to be posting to actually get clients from social media, here's some side notes of what not to do. Number 1, do not post at random. Do not post because you simply think it is cool. If you do that every now and then, it's okay, but that cannot be what makes up your content strategy. Don't post random quotes. Don't fall for people telling you that a setting in Instagram or TikTok is going to make you go viral, or that you're not getting reach because you don't have the trending sound effects, because you don't have the trending background music. None of that actually matters. What matters is building a real social media strategy that ties in with your offer and what you're selling, delivers real value, and builds trust that shortens the gap of people being a stranger to being a buyer. Now, if you're still uncertain of how to go about this in terms of distribution, here is a simple framework and calendar that you can adopt. You can try this on a weekly basis. 3 value posts, 2 trust building posts, and 2 soft, not too direct CTA posts per week. What you're going to find is that even with less than 1,000 followers, number 1, the amount of volume that you're putting out is going to bring in new reach. It's going to show the platforms that you're serious about this and that you want to get reach with content and that you're serving a purpose and that you are providing value to people out there. And number 2, it's going to send your audience and this new traffic down your flywheel and down your funnel of seeing all these different types of content that need to check those boxes on what they need to see to like, know, and trust you more to become a client. Now, that just about wraps up this video. I hope it helped you in some way or another. If you are an online business owner that could benefit by stepping up your social media game to get more clients and to scale your brand, or an online coach looking to scale your offer and build a bigger audience, I'll leave a link down below where you can book a call to speak directly with me one-on-one to apply to see if me and my team can help you scale. But make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.